Servus und hallo, hier ist der Videospieler und wir spielen Murdered Soul Suspect. Wir haben jetzt in der Kirche unsere Zeugin gefunden und jetzt müssen wir zurück zur Polizeistation. Hier, das hatten wir eigentlich schon So, jetzt müssen wir zum Police Department laufen. Das ist alles zurückgesetzt, so wie es aussieht. Also das wird nicht gespeichert, aber ist auch egal. Haben wir alles schon gefunden. Also bewegen wir uns zum Police Department. Gehen wir einfach nochmal um die Ecke rum. Gehen wir hier durch. Den hatten wir auch schon gesprochen. Oh. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile toward Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decides what kind of person Ronan was, and there is no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. Jetzt bin ich hier natürlich durchgelaufen, weil ich gedacht habe, es gibt hier nichts Neues mehr zu entdecken. Ah, das hatten wir schon. Also hier scheint es nicht durchzugehen. Schauen, müssen wir wahrscheinlich einfach wieder zurücklaufen. Haben sie sich ein bisschen Arbeit gespart, um neue Straßenzüge und so zu entwerfen. Ist das schon revealed? Weiß ich nicht.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Naja, Rex, kannst nichts dafür. Police Department ist darüber. Ich will jetzt erstmal gucken, was die hier so denken. So, hier war gerade ein Mord.
It's hard to believe a cop got killed tonight. So quiet. Such a sleepy town.
How much does a tattoo hurt? Cop was, like, covered. What's that game? The one with the woman who raids tombs?
Was wird es wohl für ein Spiel sein? Was läufst du da so wild in der Gegend rum?
How much does a tattoo hurt? Cop was, like, covered.
Das ist ja das gleiche. So, wo läuft die jetzt hin? Laufen einfach mal mit. So weit will ich jetzt gerade nicht mitlaufen, weil hier sind noch Sachen zum Einsammeln. Today he asked, and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him, I love him, but when he asked me to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice was frozen, and he just knelt there, my silence crushing him. And then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it? Also das ist praktisch die Vorgeschichte zu der anderen Information von vorhin. Jetzt will ich aber auf der Seite nochmal ein bisschen gucken. Gibt's hier irgendwas Spannendes? In der Ecke? Nein. Hier. Gehen immer so Hintergassen, die man besuchen kann, aber hier kann ich was entfernen. Hier. Dann bin ich hier. Das ist zwar nett und interessant, aber bringt mich jetzt auch nicht weiter. Die kann ich auch entfernen, die Tür. Kann ich hier auch reingehen. Noch eine Tür. Dann hätte ich jetzt sogar eine Übersichtskarte, weil langsam
Those street brawls. It's amazing I lived as long as I did.
Jetzt sind wir hier wieder auf dem Spielplatz. Dass ich jetzt noch mehr Sachen einsammeln kann. Family is what you're given, and also what you make it. I had such a lovely dinner with Rex and Ronan, the two men in my life. What are the chances that these two guys are going to be the best of friends, like brothers? They can really be themselves around each other, and I get to see a different side of each of them. I'm so grateful. Also hier ist dann der Ort, wo ich, glaube ich, ermordet wurde, oder? Keine Ahnung. Also gibt's hier noch irgendwas? Hier kam ich gerade her. Da liegt noch was auf dem Boden. Victim died of massive blunt trauma when the bookshelf hit in her shop collapsed on top of her. Da ist wieder eine Katze, die ich possessen kann. Ich weiß noch nicht, warum ich das tun sollte. Ich sammle hier gerade schon Hinweise zu irgendwas. Cause of death of burn shock. Kerosene from an oil lamp covered front of clothing, hands and face. Likely a large spill and ignited by a nearby flame. Ich laufe schon wieder irgendwo rum. We were nervous about the amount of candles and oil lamps Claire had in the house. She loved the dim light, especially in her seances. She didn't take them seriously. She just wanted to talk to dead celebrities. Ich muss eigentlich noch das Rätsel finden, zu dem ich schon Teillösungen finde hier. Ich gebe es zu, bin etwas... Okay. Ist da irgendwo was zu finden hier? Katze, da kann ich wahrscheinlich hoch. Dann kann ich hier rein. Oh. Nicht runterfallen, bitte. Oh ja, jetzt stelle ich mich aber an. So, und jetzt darüber springen. Ah, da ist ein Geist.
This. What happened here? That looks like a baby down there.
Please help me. It's supposed to be dead. I can still feel growing inside me. It's trying to rip its way out.
Wait. You did this? You killed your own kid?
You don't understand. There was something wrong with it. It wasn't human. It was something else. Something darker.
What the hell are you talking about?
It showed me things. Horrible things. This was the only way to stop them from happening. But I was too late. They've already begun. I can see them crawling their way up from the flames. We have to run!
Dann kommt es wahrscheinlich eh nicht weg, aber...
If you want it to stop, you have to find a way to move on.
I can't. There's nowhere to go. There's only darkness and flame. There's no escaping this hell.
Das mag für dich durchaus stimmen. So, kommen wir mit der Katze noch irgendwo weiter? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Ich komme nicht mal mehr runter. Also kann ich selber hier runterspringen. Das Problem ist jetzt, ich weiß gar nicht, wo ich jetzt hier weitermachen soll. Oder ob ich jetzt einfach mal ins Police Department gehen soll. Ja, irgendwas habe ich jetzt bestimmt sowieso übersehen. Was sind das hier für welche?
I see exactly what I mean. Why is that so hard to understand? If she doesn't want to be in a relationship, she should be direct about it.
Don't even think it's the same guy. Copycats, all of them. What if he's never caught? Does he just keep going?
Es sind lauter Gassen und vielleicht muss ich da später auch wieder hin. Vorne liegt etwas auf dem Boden. Da wieder eine Katze. Also jetzt, die Welt wird jetzt groß. She would never kill herself. She was happy with her life, had plenty of friends. Someone must have done this to her. They must have. Victim was hanged from ceiling fan. Possible suicide, but no note. Bell symbol raises possibility of murder. Das macht mich irgendwie wahnsinnig, wenn alles so frei zugänglich ist. I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all the bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it. But what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Jetzt bin ich wieder hier. Das ganze Zeug da mal einsammeln. News Article 2. Salem police have still not made an official connection among the recent violent deaths. Community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer. In the absence of other connecting clues, the consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of these crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory on the meaning of the symbol, but the spell killer may have a personal reason for leaving this insignia. Nichts Genaues weiß man. Ist also die... Hier. Ah, okay. 13 more. Ronan's childhood. Ronan's parents really should sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal paths his parents walked. And now he's my diamond in the rough. Such a sweet soul and strong enough to keep its sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with a legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realizes it. Dunkel und neblig ist auch, dass man sich noch besser, noch weniger auskennt, zurechtfindet. Jetzt sind wir wieder hier.
Just have this feeling like something's watching.
Ja, ich beobachte dich. Ah.
Hey, buddy. You on the clock or something?
I was. I worked here 10 years until I couldn't take it anymore and ate a gun. Some secrets are just too heavy to carry.
What exactly did you do?
Some landscaping, mostly grave digging. Pretty much everything you'd expect a groundskeeper to do.
You know that's not what I meant.
Look, you were once a detective, and I was once a humble groundskeeper. Let's just leave it at that.
Fine by me, I was just trying to help.
I said, let's leave it at that.
Okay. Ich kann damit nichts machen. Da will ich rein. Da wieder eine Katze. Wo ist eine Katze, mit der ich da reinkomme? Wo? Gerade miaut. Ich sehe keine Katze.
I can't believe this. Are you happy now, asshole? Is this what you wanted? You said I was the one. More like one of many.
Rough breakup?
He betrayed me. He said he'd love me forever, but he's marrying someone else. Did he cheat on me with her? I always thought there was someone else. Was it her?
Does it matter? It looks like he's moved on. Maybe you should too.
I can't. Not until I know the truth. Please, I must know. For better or worse.
Hi.
Okay, ich habe wieder eine Aufgabe. It doesn't take a detective to see that the woman is heartbroken. I should try to figure out her ex-boyfriend, if her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Ich will jetzt aber irgendwo auch die Katze hier noch finden. Da war irgendwo eine Katze. Zumindest hat's miaut.
I want to find more of those historical plaques. Said nobody ever. Just have this feeling like something's watching.
Ja, ich muss eigentlich mal die hier processen. Ich will erstmal Mindreading machen.
Still don't know why she killed herself. Everything seemed great. Guess that's why I'm so nervous with Susanna. The thing is, if she hadn't jumped off that cliff, I never would have found my real soulmate. Man, it's so messed up.
Looks like he met this girl after his ex died.
Ah, okay.
I wonder if he still thinks of her. Maybe that's why he's always been so hesitant. I wouldn't blame him, but it sucks that she's the reason I even approached him. He looks so hurt and broken, like he needed someone to talk to. I didn't expect to fall in love with him. Weird how things work out.
Also er war ganz lieb,
She
anscheinend.
was just trying to be a friend. She never anticipated this.
Okay, also. Was? Ich habe doch nur 3 Sachen. Da muss man die richtige Reihenfolge.
It seems this was all a big misunderstanding. I'm not sure how she'll take it, but I guess I'll find out. The good news is he wasn't cheating on you. The bad news is your suicide brought them together.
So he really loved me?
Looks like it.
I've made a big mistake.
He still thinks about you. Maybe you can take comfort in knowing that you'll never be forgotten.
I suppose. I just wish I had trusted him more. Maybe it could have been us getting engaged. What's done is done, I guess. Anyways, thanks for everything.
Und tschüssi! Dieses Video ist nun vorbei, aber wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal meine anderen Videos an, abonniert meinen Kanal, folgt mir auf Twitter oder unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon. Vielen Dank!